show. Hey, everybody, my name is Jim Farmer. I'm the festival director of Out on Film, Atlanta's LGBTQ Film Festival, and an arts reporter for Georgia Voice. Tyler Perry's A Madea Homecoming debuts February the 25th on Netflix. I am so happy to be speaking to Tyler Perry and one of the stars of the film, Brenton Black. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for having us.
I watched the film last night and really enjoyed it. Tyler, I wanted to ask you first. You've been playing Medea for a long time. How would you say that the character has changed over the years?
I think over the years she's still got the heart and the soul and all the things that she's had in the very beginning. Because for me, she was always about making people laugh to use the laughter as an anesthetic to get to real issues that are plaguing us. So I think she's become a lot more. It's still the baseline is there, but I think she's become a lot more open to a lot of things in life, and I think that just comes with age and wisdom.
Okay, great. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about Tim, your character?
Yes, Tim is Medea's great grandson, and he's coming to her house for a celebration of his. He's graduating. He's graduating valedictorian, and he's kind of stressing about that stuff. But also, he's got this thing he needs to kind of announce to his family, and that would be that he's gay, and it's kind of the thing overshadowing the speech for him at some point, and then they kind of end up merging at the end.
Okay. Can you tell? I mean, can you talk a little bit about the importance of having a gay character in this film, Brendan?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, first off, I think that there are gay people in most families. So I think, if we're going to see Medea's family, it only makes sense to see a gay great grandson at some point.
Okay.
And so I'm glad that that is me. And then also, this movie's got a message for everybody. I feel like everyone is somehow represented in this movie. I definitely have an Aunt Bam in my family, definitely. There's a cop in my family, so I think everyone will somehow see themselves in this movie. And in the end, you see that they all end up accepting Tim for who he is, and I think that that is really important for everybody to see.
There's such a great message of acceptance here. Tyler, can I ask you the same question? Can you talk about the decision to have a gay character in the film?
Well, just over the years, it's probably been, I've been working with the Covenant House for many, many years, and a lot of those kids there were LGBTQ plus kids who were put out of their house because they were homeless, because they were gay, and ended up homeless and out on the street. So just looking at that, and I have a house in Wyoming. There's not a time I land there when I don't think about Matthew Shepard and what he went through. So if I could take a character that is so iconic to so many people and have her embrace someone who is her great grandson in love, then I'm hoping that is an example that is set for many people around the world.
One of the things I like about these films is that these films are very funny, but they also, as you mentioned, there are also some messages of acceptance and love. But Tyler, can you talk a little bit about making films that are entertaining and mainstream, but also have some subtle messages as well?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it if it was only just a movie to make people laugh, because I use the laughter as the anesthetic, right? Because once you're laughing, you find yourself open and unarmed, and just you relax and you're able to hear things. And that's when I like to drop a message in every now and then. And this one of the most important ones here is being living your life. Like, even for Tim to live his life as he is, life is short, live your life. And also his mother, who's in love with a younger man, live your life. You got one chance at this thing, go for it.
Exactly. I have to ask you about Dear White People, Brandon. What kind of experience was that?
That was my first ever recurring TV role, so it was an amazing experience. It was the first time I got to say, "I'll see you guys tomorrow," instead of just like, "See you later," And it was exciting to be on something for 4 years and explore this character that was extremely religious, very religious, and to play with why that is in my own head. I think that Pastor Cordell was gay personally, but it never gets revealed. And so for me, it's the fun of trying to justify why he is so intense about preaching the word, on campus.
Exactly. Yeah. Tyler, congratulations on the Humanitarian Award last year.
Thank you.
Your current SAG Award nomination. I just want to ask you, at a time where there wasn't a lot of filming going on because of COVID, you were one of the first to film and show people that it can be done. Can you talk about the significance of being able to film and what maybe you taught the industry about protocols and showing the way to do that?
You know, I found myself in a situation where I could have went away and just waited for this thing to be over, and but I had people who had bought cars and houses and putting their kids through college, and you know, my studio is the most diverse place in all of filmmaking. Everyone is represented here. You name it, everyone is represented here. So to have a moment where this is happening and I realized, okay, there's a pandemic, we can't work, what do we do? I realized I had to do something to help them. So it was more about them than it was about myself. And to get through all of those shows, it's over 200 episodes without one positive case was really, really pretty phenomenal.
Congratulations. I think